What's going on, everybody? You're watching GT Sam. I'm Sam, and we're here with another Toyota Camry. Not mine, but my friend Lola's. And we have a lot of work to do on this. A beautiful machine. As you can tell, headlights are a little foggy right there, but we're going to take care of that and many other things. So, what are we about to do today? Well, let's take a look around here and show what we have to do. And the only better person to do that is Lola herself. So this is Lola, and has brought this amazing Toyota Camry to me. So we always talk about headlights. Man, what else are we doing for the headlights though?
So we're gonna buff them out, get them all clear coat, fixed up, and then we're gonna add some cool LED lights to them. Yep,
that is correct. And these things are like popping. Even got some nice LED bulbs here for you that they're like way too bright, but ultra safe. People might hate you, but
I'm ready to see finally. I want to see.
Well, the back roads where you drive on, it's totally worth it.
I can see the deer now.
Exactly. But then also too, we have the beautiful, what do we got, the 2.4 liter under here, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's sick engine right here. And we got to scan the whole thing, right, with our build computer. Yeah,
we got some lights on the dash, so let's see what's going on under here.
Like it. Going to deep dive into that there. Mm-hmm. But over under the hood, what else are we doing right here?
We're going to take it out and put a K&N air filter in.
That's right. We're going for 20 extra horsepower. Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and get right into this. We're going to start with doing these headlights. All right, first thing to do for any good headlight restoration, taping off the edges. I like doing this because I hate getting like sandpaper and going over like the edge and hitting the paint. Mm-hmm. So this is how I do, and this is how we're going to do it today. So Lois is going to tape off all the edges right there. Whoa, that was clean. All right, inspection time.
Inspection.
Looks pretty good for a first time taping off a headlamp. I'd say that is right on. So now we must move on to, we already did some rubbing alcohol on these to get off all the debris and grease and oil. Now it's time to go ahead, get our squeegee bottle and some sandpaper. Give it a lowdown on what we got to do here. So we got our 2000 grit sandpaper. So wetting the whole thing first. And then we're going to do like that nice sandpaper on that, then switch it up to a finer grit. And so we're just going to keep rolling here.
Round two.
That's right. So now, my apologies, this is a 5000 grit sandpaper we're going to do on here. So as you can see, very, very foggy, but no worries. No worries. It's going to turn out perfect. All right, so we got a light scratch remover here. This is the final step I really like to do on this because obviously still hazy. So we're going to really get these micro scratches out of here. And boy, it's going to look fresh. So here's what we have right now. And we're about to see what it looks like in just a moment. And bam!
Shing! Sparkle, sparkle.
Hey, this is almost the final result. This is after 2 layers of sanding and 1 layer of scratch remover. Looking amazing. Now we gotta do some rubbing alcohol, get the layer of that, the polish layer that's on there, and then we're gonna go ahead and clear coat them for ultimate protection and make sure it stays on forever. All right, we got a rubbing alcohol here. I got 91%. Just gonna go over real briefly, real light, nothing crazy, just to get any residue off so we have the ultimate chance for the clear coat to stay on there. So let's go to the other side. Look, this is professional stuff, yo, right in my backyard. We'll let that dry for just a little bit. Also remember, right now it's about like 90+% humidity. With those kind of temperatures and stuff like that, this stuff's gonna take a little bit longer to dry, so be gracious with that, especially when you're doing clear coat spray. If you're gonna do that with spray paint, gotta give it a little extra time there for the layers, so just remember that. But now that we got this all taken care of, let's go ahead and start getting ready to do our clear coat spray. All right, so we're ready to go ahead and do our first layer here. It's gonna be a real light one, and we'll let it dry, and then we'll move on to the second one. And after about 15-20 minutes for the first layer, we'll go ahead and do a second one. It's going to be a little bit heavier, so we'll do 2 coats of a medium to heavy spray. So go ahead and do that, let it dry, and then we'll just kind of continue on there. While we're waiting for paint to dry, literally, we're going to do a comparison here of regular halogen bulbs, see how they are in comparison to LEDs. All right, you know, it looks pretty basic, nothing too crazy right here. Might have to do a nighttime comparison too, but you know, just your regular old halogen. All right. Let's go ahead and install one side, do a little comparison here, and see how we do with these amazing light bulbs. And what better brand to do that than the OXILAM LED bulbs, the M5S series. These things are 24,000 lumens, 100 watts, so you can see all the time, probably in broad daylight. Don't need to, but you can. And how easy to install this? Well, pretty much twist of the hand, insert, done.
With these puppies juicing out 48,000 lumens for the set, being CAN bus ready so there's no flickering areas on your dash, and waterproof, these are ready to rock and roll.
It's so easy to do. I'm going to let Lola just handle this real quick. It probably takes only, honestly, a couple of seconds here. Okay, already got the bulb out, so that's pretty sweet. Then Boom, click, pull, done. Swap the right out. Okay. Lower, show us how easy it is to install that. All right, so pretty much the same thing right there. Slide, wait for the click, and then put it back into the headlamp, and then twist and go. And ba-bang, there it is. Like slid right in. Nice. Now I just need to do the other side. How long did that take? Probably about 30 seconds, right?
Max.
Yeah, and to get some like dope upgrades like this, totally worth it. And just for comparison's sake here, let's go and see LED side versus halogen. Woo! Oh yeah, that looks really good. Wow, that's some power coming out of there. Clean. I mean, you can just tell in daylight how like the difference on this. That is amazing. But in nighttime, it's gonna be better. So as you can see from this footage right now, so if you want amazing results and you want some amazing LEDs and you want a discount, go ahead and follow my link down below and use coupon code GTSAM for 20% off your purchase for some great lights to get some amazing upgrades and be able to see at night. And you're tired of these halogens? Get rid of them. Upgrade now. Code scanning time with King Bolin. Yeah, the King Bolin scan tool right here. Also, if you want a fantastic scanner like this and you want a discount, go ahead and follow my link down below. Also, having a great sale on this right now and does, well, pretty much every single car. And I love this scanner from King Bolin. So, link down in the description below for Amazon. Check it out. But we got other fish to fry here, so let's go ahead and see what we got inside the Camry. So from what we hear tell, that it does have a few issues here and there. I already see like there's an ABS light on and possibly check engine light, but we're gonna definitely find out. Go for a full feature scan right here at Toyota, the full-blown health check right here. We do the full health report here just to see all the modules here. We already got 3 codes for the OBD2 for what it says. So we'll kind of keep going with that, see what else it gives us. So we got the engine and the ECT module. Hey, 5 codes. All right, we're moving right along here. Oh, good. Cruise control works. Anti-lock brakes. Well, the code's there or 2. We knew that too, but oh wait, that's it. Impossible. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We got catalyst. Nice. Catalyst. Okay, that's a lot for that one. All right, and here, catalyst, Toyota, catalyst, bank one. All right, that's a lot of bank 1 catalyst codes. Front speed sensor, open circuit. Okay, so these all look legitimate. So, I mean, not too bad for everything we do have right here right now. So it definitely is going to need some catalytic converter help, but that's not our mission today. That's for another time. All right, now that we know this, let's go ahead back under the hood and get our super air filter installed. It's time for the all-famous, highly debated K&N filter to go into this Toyota. Now, so we just got to take it apart now. So what we got to clean our map sensor while we're here too, only for map sensor cleaner. Also, be very smart about that. Don't use like brake clean, that'll destroy everything. So we got 2 10mm bolts, and we got to get these 2 Phillips screws out here, and then pull up, pop, done. So I'm kind of curious. Leave comments down below. How bad is the original filter in here gonna be compared to a new one? Oh boy, we're gonna find out now. I'm doing a little bit cheating here, letting Lolo use the big tools today. We got 10s, we got the two bolts right there on both sides, and then we're gonna get it out, so go for it. Time for the reveal. We already got the sensor out here, so waiting for that. We're gonna do a little bit of both, 2 things at once. Yeah, how dirty are both items? All right, reveal the filter. Let's see what happens. All right, show us what we got. Ooh, yeah, it's looking pretty juicy. Not too, all right, it's all right. You can still see some light through it, but we got some debris in there. We're just still stepping it up here, though. All right, so not gonna let you guys wait any longer. Between these 2 items, we definitely had some build up here. So I'm gonna give you a tight macro shot on this, and let me show you how bad this sensor is and why you need to clean them. Here's our very close-up shot right here. You can see that's our sensor right there. That's all gummed up and blackened out and junked up. So you can see the other side right in there, that's a little more red. You can kind of see a little more details there. Both sides have gunk, but this side has the most junk because it is the side that's getting the air pushing over it, so it's accumulating a bunch of garbage. So like I said, only use a mass airflow sensor cleaner for this. It's specially designed for it not to damage any components. So I'm going to take care of that real quick, spray on liberally, let dry, and then just reinstall. And voila, beautiful. See, it's actually red. Lovely, liking it. Gotta love it though. You probably see all the little micro droplets of water on there because it's so humid out. So still drying out, make sure it's nice and dry, then just reinstall. K&N filter install time.
Ooh, neat.
No, look at the nice detail shot right there. Looking fresh, looking good. Then we got this nice point right at the corner there. It's got to go just in the right side there. And, well, that was about it.
Yep.
Ta-da! Okay, now we just got to put it back together. Well, everybody, everything is complete. The headlights look amazing. Lolo and I did awesome work. The LEDs are bright and shiny. We have fresh K&N filter in there and cleaned the map sensor too. Started up, sounds amazing. Sounds pretty smooth, right?
Oh yeah, beautiful. I can't wait to drive it tonight.
Yeah. So we're excited to see how this does. I think it's gonna have more power, economy, and speed out of this thing. So, really happy with the results. And special surprise for everybody. I'm so confident in these bulbs that we got more to install. These are for the high beams. You think I was gonna let her go without those? No way. And I'm so confident that we are in the middle of the local city in Lancaster here on the street in the middle of the night, and we're just gonna go ahead and install these. Let me show you how easy it is. So obviously we have these out of here right now, and they look familiar, right? Well, they are. They are pretty much exactly the same, but it's a whole kit because you need bulbs for your high beams and your regular beams as well. So since the engine is hot, they give us these nice little bulbs here too. We're gonna be utilizing those babies. It's not as far over because we have the bulb right here we changed, but then over here is the high beams. So as you see from this clip right here, you can tell the lights don't line up because one's tungstens, one LED, one's Kulu, one's warmer. These are both gonna line up perfectly. So we're gonna go right back here. Same process. You can just twist, and we'll take it out. There it is. Not too shabby. Click, pop. There we go. Oh, they're kind of looking worn out anyways. Ew. Oh yeah, they're actually about to go bye-bye. Clip it in first so we don't have too much trouble. And pop, twist up towards the hood, and there it is, locked in place. So make sure the tabs are in there correctly because you might overlap, then you want to seal, you get moisture inside the lamp, so we don't want that. So that's there. Now, we're going to put the other side in, and then we'll come back and test both of them out in just a moment. Oh, you want me to do it with my eyes closed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do it with your eyes closed.
Yeah, I can do it. I'm at peace. Oh, there we go.
Look at you.
Oh, no.
This is so funny.
I'm not an animal. I can ruin my watch. I'm one with the car. This is like what I dream about anyways. Just people walking by. Is he blind? Does he drive? Yes. Yeah, we did.
Yeah?
There we go.
Did it with your eyes closed.
Indeed. I can open them now.
You can open them now.
Alright, so real quick tip that while you're installing these, if you're having some trouble, take the old bulb, see how it fits in first, try it like that, it's going to be easier, and then put the new one in because the gaskets around it are much more plump and new. A little harder to get in there. Alright, it's testing time. Alright, here's our comparison shot. Almost. Alright, everything's on. Let's go ahead and hit high beams. Pachow! How's that look?
That's awesome.
That's pretty bright.
That's pretty bright.
I think that will do just mighty fine. Dunk.
I didn't think I could get brighter, honestly.
No, that's a lot brighter. Alright guys, you saw just now, so let's do another before and after. So let's do before, and here's after. Still pretty darn good, I'd say. This is a win. I can see for miles. Oh wow. That's alright. Dang, okay, that hurt my eyes actually. Nice. All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you want some killer headlights just like these in here, go ahead and make sure you check out the link down below for the OXILAM headlamps for ones like this and other ones. Make sure you use my discount code GTSAM down below, also on checkout for 20% off your order too. And if you want any of the other tools that we used on this vehicle, go and check out some of the Amazon links down below too. Click on those, gives me a little kickback. Always appreciate it also. But guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up right there. Make sure you subscribe down below for more content quite like this and much more. Go leave some comments or any questions or anything about anything. We'll talk about it. I'd love to chat with you all about it as well. Guys, thank you again once again for watching. This is GT Sam. I'm gonna catch you next time. We're not clean. Now it's raining.
And it's locked.
No.